guys want to hear something funny? So I'm at my storage unit right now, and I was eating a banana in my car, and I was like, I don't want to leave this banana peel in my car because it's, you know, kind of warm, and it'll be warmer in the car. And I was like, that's gross. When I come back, it's going to be gross. So I walked over to that dumpster there, the one that's closer this way, and I threw my keys in there. And you can't probably see from here, but that thing is chained shut. So thank that my my best friend lives very close by, and I was like, I can pull the lid open. There's almost no garbage in there, and it's like paper garbage. Thankfully, it's not gross in there. I mean, it's no more gross than any dumpster, so it's a little gross, right? I was gonna try to like stick my leg in there and pull it out with my toes, but I could not. I would have had to put both legs in there, and I just imagined myself being literally stuck feet first inside a dumpster, and I was like, probably shouldn't attempt that. So I asked my friend, I was like, can you come here with like, I need a wire hanger or something? And she's on her way, and I'm just like, dude, at least it's really nice out today. I mean, I was just like thinking about all the stuff I want to film. I get lonely on holidays. It's Easter, everything's closed. It's weird. For me, it feels weird because I'm always alone on holidays, and it always kind of bums me out. But then I'm also kind of glad I don't have to go places. But my keys are in the trash and my car's locked. Oh man, thank God for my friend is all I could say. Wow, what a fun day already. Good morning, guys, from the Quick Trip. I just wanted to share something with you. So this morning I'm gonna put some fuel in the reefer before I head out, and I'm sharing this for people who don't drive trucks. One of the things I didn't know about trucking or about how things are done in refrigerated trucks is that they run on diesel. They run on diesel. Wow, I can't talk yet. I have had 0 caffeines. So this is where the fuel goes in the reefer, so it's kind of like not quite halfway down, and it has its own tank, and this is where the gauge is. So this reefer is right around half, and one thing that I won't do is leave a reefer, like I'm about to do a drop and hook, I'm taking this to a customer, and I won't leave a reefer not topped off because it's really annoying if you're the next driver that has to pick that up and you have to immediately make a fuel stop. So I try to do that to do a solid for the next driver, and also to help my own fuel karma. So let's get on it. Also, some customers require you to have the reefer at a certain level, and they won't accept the trailer if it's not. Like usually it's 3/4. I actually fueled this reefer the day before yesterday when I went on to my home time, and it was weird though, because after I fueled it still didn't look full. This is one of these things that keeps happening. It also is happening with my truck. I fueled my truck, I topped off the tanks, and it was still showing 3/4. And this is like the third Freightliner in a row I've had that has some weird fuel gauge issues where it doesn't always show the accurate fuel level. So that's kind of annoying. But I try not to stress about it because it's just a fuel gauge. It's not necessarily, you know, if you know you filled the tanks, then they're full. You just have to kind of, I have paranoia about running too low on fuel, so I usually don't let myself go lower than half. And that's partly a habit the last company got me on, because they just scheduled our fuel stops so that every time we were about half a tank or half a fuel level, we would fuel. And it's a good thing to just know that, you know, you always have enough fuel. You're not ever running super low. I don't like to let it get too low. But yeah, the reefer was down from what showed as 3/4, even though I thought I filled it the other day, to just half. So I just filled it up, and it's just something I'm sharing partly to non-drivers because it's another way that we use diesel to keep our food refrigerated while it's in transit. So just something to be aware of, I guess. All right, let's hit the road. so far. I'm just driving up to this live load, and I just drove up to this live load. Okay. I decided not to drink coffee this week, give my body a little bit of a rest, so I'm drinking tea instead, which still has plenty of caffeine, but just doesn't hit as hard as coffee. And I swear I think some of it is the lower acidity. But I got to this place that's kind of in the country, kind of pretty drive, no complaints, pretty easy. But I just backed into the dock and I was like easing in, and I was just thinking, you know, I'm doing a really good job of like finessing this back. And then I slammed into the door, and then I was just going to finish. What was I doing? Was I setting my tandems? Oh no, I was going to put the chalk in the wheels, and as I went to stand up, I hit my head on the bottom of the trailer. Not too bad, but it's been a week of like minor head hits. Like, I can't tell you the number of times I hit my head on this infernal ladder, and it's got like sharp plastic edges on it. It's really unpleasant, and I think I've bonked my head on that thing 3 or 4 times in the last 24 hours. Usually I'm really good about it. Like, I duck way underneath it because I know, but I don't know what's going on with me this week. My spatial awareness is not 100% apparently. So got this live load. I'm in Wisconsin. It was a real easy drive. No complaints this morning. Beautiful morning. The weather is unseasonably warm. I like it for now, but I'm going south and I'm not gonna like it because it's gonna be way too warm for my taste. Good thing I got some shorts. I know that sounds weird, but when I'm not acclimated to it. Also, like, the way I like to dress in the summer is not really appropriate for trucking. Like, I'm not gonna wear like short cutoffs because it's like I'm not trying to draw that much attention, but I would prefer to wear very minimal clothing in warm weather. That's probably one of the reasons why I get cranky about it, because I have to like be some level of professional. I'm still wearing sweats. I'm working in sweats. It's not like it's formal attire, people, but I'm going down to Missouri again, doing another cheese load, and I don't know where I'm going from there, but yeah, hopefully I won't be hitting my head anymore today. I think I've done it enough times. Maybe that knocked some sense into me.